Working on a couple of projects up at the house. I went out and bought a little boat trailer the other day. I was looking for something smaller than the one I've got for this boat, and I ran across one. It had good tires on it. It had good lights on it. I went up, picked it up, pulled it home. The lights worked good. Everything worked good, and I was happy. I didn't give too much for it. And I got it home, and I got to looking at it, and I got to looking at the one I got, and then I got to looking at that old blue Montgomery Ward Sea King that I've got. And I thought, you know, that Sea King would really go good on this little trailer, much more so than that Boston Whaler would. And I want to sell the Sea King because, you know, the Sea King was part of a process. I bought this motor, and then maybe I bought the Sea King. Well, actually, first I had a 10-foot boat. And I think I bought this motor, and I decided, well, this motor is way too big for that flat bottom. Oh, maybe it was a 12-foot boat. So I thought maybe what I needed is a V-hull. So I bought the Montgomery Ward Sea King and I put this motor on here, and it was better, but I still didn't feel secure in it. I felt a little bit like it was overpowered, and also that it was a little bit, I don't know how to describe it. I just didn't feel comfortable in it. Didn't feel safe in it. So then that's when I ran across the Boston Whaler, and I still had the Sea King. I sold the 10-foot boat. And so this morning I'm going to go through here because I'm going to cut across through these trees that I'm coming up on. I said this morning. What was I thinking? Anyway, I decided I would sell the Sea King. And I've got several trolling motors. People tend to give me trolling motors because I know how to fix them. And a lot of times with a trolling motor, it's just a matter of taking it apart, clean up all the electrical, connection points and all that stuff. Because water gets in there and things corrode and they stop working. So I've got a little short trolling motor that works good on that canoe. And then I've got another with a longer shaft, and I don't really have a place to use it, so I was thinking, well, I could put this on that and use that for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rework that trailer that I bought. Oh, just hit a tree. Yeah, I thought I might. That's why I was going so slow. So what I'm going to do is rework that trailer, make that Sea King fit on it really well. I'm going to put one of those trolling motors on it with a battery. I've got several batteries from all my dealer cars and stuff. I'm going to run that one for sale. I'm going to pull that canoe out. I might put that short trolling motor on that canoe and then run it for sale. And then take the money from that and set it aside in case I ever do want a bigger motor for this one. I had thought about selling this 6-horse on that Sea King because it would probably work pretty good on that one. But at least for somebody. But yeah, I don't know. I want to use this 6-horsepower engine long enough to get used to it and decide whether it's all I need. And for a lot of reasons, for simplicity's sake and usability's sake, it seems like it is. It will plane this boat off. No problem at all about this boat planing off. And it'll run 10 miles an hour, which you see what I'm doing out here. I hadn't even come close to opening it up out here doing the kind of things I want to do, which is to just poke around the edges of the lake and stuff like that. It doesn't require a battery to crank it. With this gas tank on here, I should be able to run around on it for days and days without having to worry about putting gas in it. Like I said, it might be all I need. So with that in mind, I guess the bottom line is these things that are in the works, and they involve that. I'm going to mess with that trailer, put the Sea King on it, set it up real nice, and then sell that. And then I'm going to cut down the trailer. The big trailer that I put together for this boat is way too big, but I really like the bed that this boat sits in. And I kind of like the width of it, the way I can step up on the side fenders and look over in the boat. What I don't like is that it's so long. So I got to thinking this morning, well, I think I will just go ahead and chop that tongue off and replace it and build a new tongue for it that's shorter. So that's two projects I've got in my head that I want to do. And this boat here is ready. I mean, I can just jump in it and go out on the water whenever I feel like it. And that's all I need. So I'm very happy with this. So with that said, I'm moseying back over toward where I live. Usually I come in and go out on the other side over there, on the other side of these trees, but you can go along the edges as long as you don't get out too far into where the trees are. You can go along the edges pretty easily here. And so that's what I did today. I thought about going out and going around the island and burning some of this gas out, but you know, there ain't no rush about that. I'll eventually run this gas out of here. And like I say, I want to come down here some morning, and I want to do an early morning. I might want to do an early morning boat ride. I might want to do an evening boat ride and see how the sun sets and what kind of videos, what kind of pictures I can get out of it. You know, that'll be fun. So that's what I'm up to. That's what I did. That's what I came down here today. I didn't wear my bathing suit on purpose. I was thinking I wasn't really coming down here to swim, but it's warm enough to swim right now, so I could have done that, and maybe I will later today. We swam yesterday. Well, I think I swam when I was out in the boat, and I know I swam in the pool yesterday. So yeah, things are good. Life is happening. I'm happy.